Okay, so we're going to get into the next series. It's going to be Kaio versus Scarlett.
Let me do a suggest.
Yes.
Oh my god, where are you? There you are. It's gonna be super awkward if they don't add you.
Yeah, because this is the observing PC. Oh, there we go.
Some interesting chat going on here. Alright, well, since she seems okay with us in the lobby, she should be fine with us observing.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
So Scarlett is making her return. It is the first time that she's played a professional match since she got knocked out of WCS Season 1. Yep. Going back to the chat. Yeah, first time she's played since WCS Season 1. So we'll see if she's in good form or if she's ready to bring the Zerg thing.
Okay, in the top left in the orange, winner from our last series, Kaio. And in the bottom right, in the Neurozerg lavender, it's Acer Scarlett.
So do you suspect that Scarlett will be playing at, top form, or is this going to be...
I think she'll still be playing well, but I don't think she'll be playing as well as she has in the past. It's simply because of the practice isn't quite up to standard.
I mean, I know she has been playing a lot of Dota 2, but it's not quite the same game.
No, it's not. I think there are at least the entire game is significantly different.
Yes, at least everything is different.
Maybe the only thing in common is real time.
Yeah. I mean, they both are strategy games, so you do have that sort of it's a similar sort of mindset, but the mechanics are so different. Also, just the fact that it's, a team game.
Yeah, that whole team game thing. It's oh my god.
We got a forge.
Are we gonna have No, that probe's way too late for that.
I'm really curious what's happening with this probe.
What's going on with this forge probe? And I guess it's not too late. No, still do it if he wants.
Yeah, do you think he's gonna try and cannon rush the natural? Because
I think that was the idea, but I don't think it's gonna work.
It might not anymore. The pool is in production.
Also, the Overlord is gonna see this shady-looking probe. Overlords can sniff out shady-looking probes.
Yes, and it's already turned around to follow it.
And see, look at that. They're like, she's like, oh my goodness, I can smell shadiness on this probe. And you know how you get rid of that? You spray it with bamboo perfume. Nervo, I hope you're watching.
Yeah. Now, this is a fairly obnoxious cannon rush.
That is a huge commitment.
It is a very big commitment. And he even gets the probe out.
Okay, so...
Yeah, that is going to be rough to deal with. The pool is almost finished.
The second is probably going to be canceled.
Yep. So that base is canceled. She's taking she's taking her second base at her third base location, and Kaio's going to cannon rush that too.
What? She's also figured, you know what? This person's going to dirty cannon rush me again. So, takes a third.
Yep.
At the fourth base location.
And, with this much commitment to a cannon rush, she knows that he can't possibly have, a bunch of units ready to come kill
Absolutely
her.
Not.
There's no way that will work. So she can safely do this double expand, and I think she can even just shut down this cannon rush. She's got 4 lings out already. Actually, 8 lings out already. So that there's no way this secondary cannon rush is going to work.
No way. Okay, so this has been shut down. Although the bases are kind of like in weird positions.
Yeah, so she's going to have a 3-base economy, and she'll be able to take a really safe 4th base. But like you don't really want to take a 4th that quickly against Protoss because of the strength of those 2-base all-ins that we saw against Neurozerg.
She's also going to want to get her creep connected because, like, look how far the 3rd base is.
Yeah.
It's, like, way out there.
And that's going to be really difficult to defend against things that you need queens for. Like, if there was some sort of Stargate push.
Okay, the Lings are trying to get in. I mean, they killed the probe. That's great. But unfortunately, they will not be getting in today. Those cannons up.
But the other nice thing she knows is that, you know, Kaio has now had to commit to like double cannon at the natural. He's just building his cyber right now, so even if he does go for some sort of tech build or tech all in, it's going to be so slow. It's going to be just so slow.
Okay, so Scarlett could really just do whatever she wants actually from.
Yeah, she has every option in the world. And Kaio did commit very hard to that cannon rush, and it didn't kill a hatchery. It forced
didn't really do. The only thing it did was make Scarlett put her bases in weird spots.
Yeah, and it definitely screwed with her game plan. But I think in general, she's in a very good position from here. She's got a lot of drones already, so she's got a big economy up and coming, and we'll see what she decides to do with it. Speed is on the way. Might we see another Baneling bust? That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
I don't think it's going to be coming, but I think it'd be really funny if Kaio managed to go down two games on our stream to Baneling bust.
Yeah, that would be funny. Okay, so the creep is slowly making its way over to her other bases. The Twilight Council has been put down. And I'm gonna guess that Kaio's probably going to go for blink play again.
Probably. He seems to be really favoring that type of strategy. Scarlett is getting her lair, Roach Warren and Evo, so it's probably going to be a Roach Hydra type mid game, potentially with Vipers for support against the inevitable Colossi. But the Robo isn't even up yet, so we'll see what actually happens. Although we've seen before that like even just getting Vipers for Blinding Cloud against Stalkers can be very effective.
Yeah, and she's got a ton of time, and Warp Gate isn't even done.
And now she's taking her 4th, and like there's nothing you can do to contest that because it's at your natural. Right?
Exactly.
So that's just going to be extra gas mining.
And what this 3rd actually ended up doing was just allowed her to get her creep closer to the middle of the map.
That's faster. True. That's true. Yeah, so she's going to have a very good creep spread, lots of vision on the map, and she's on 4 bases versus Kaio's 2, which is, not a good position.
This is heavily in Scarlett's favor at this time. And with the actually, I just heard a changeling die, which was funny. With this gateway explosion, and the Overseer is going to see everything now.
Yeah, so Scarlett has all the vision she needs. She's pumping out roaches. She's getting roach speed, which will be finished by the time this attack comes. And also this +1. So, and a macro hatch? No, that was just her natural. My mistake. Anyways. So she's going to have 4 base production to shut down this 2 base blink stalker push, and I cannot see that going.
No. You can build the most proxy of all pylons, and this still isn't going to work.
No, she can surround this entire army. The 1 sentry is now dead.
What do you have left? That's a great time warp, but what happens when they finally get out of the time warp?
Yeah. Kaio has to go home. This isn't going to work. They need to turtle up and try and take a 3rd.
That, or you have to have the absolute best blink in the world. And I don't doubt that their blink is is good, but I just don't think it's partings.
No, and this is just gonna.
And this I'm powering the gates. Over. These gates, you need these 2 extra gates here. Pulling the probes, well, I mean, it's not quite as effective as pulling the SCVs, right? But it's the thought that counts. And Scarlett is gonna just roll over this.
I mean, the blinking is good, but it's not good enough to stop 4 bases with roaches.
GG. Scarlett takes game 1.
Yep, Scarlett takes game 1. And for the chat, the reason we were talking about Neuro is because we just finished casting the series between Kaio and Neuro. So, I can see the confusion. But Scarlett, in a very strong first game, takes game 1, deflects the cannon rush cheese, and is able to just really punish.
So we'll see what happens in this next game. The audio is strange.
The audio is strange? What's wrong with the audio?
Yeah, if the audio is weird, you have to let us know so we can fix it.
I hope, we don't want to have audio problems because we pride ourselves in having as high production value on this stream as possible. So yeah, please let us know and we'll try to get it fixed.
Sooner rather than later.
Yes, we'd like to get it, up and fixed for the next game because nobody really wants to listen to bad audio. That's just really, really lame to put it as simply as possible.
Okay, I can't really read from here. What are they saying?
Let's see.
Okay.
The voice is strange, apparently. I'm going to let's check our connections.
You're gonna break it. You're gonna break it. Did you change the screen over?
No, I haven't yet.
They have it on no match history. They don't want evidence. Change the screen now?
Yep. Okay. We are on the game screen. So I hope that I've fixed the sound issues. If not, please let us know in the chat. We like to read all of your comments.
So in the top left, in the orange, it's Kaio. And in the bottom left, in the lavender, it's Acer Scarlett.
All right, so this is the same map that we saw Kaio choose against Neurozerg.
In the same positions as well.
Yeah, so clearly he likes playing this map against Zerg players.
I wonder if Scarlett, when she decides to take her third, if she'll choose the same position as Neuro. That third was very forward.
Yes.
Very aggressive third.
Well, we were hearing comments in the chat that the reason Neuro lost that game was because he decided to take this third right here.
In that particular situation, it's very possible. Mm-hmm. Although it could have lost it anyway.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yeah, the third bases on this map can be very problematic for a Zerg player, or really any player, but I would say especially against Zerg because you're so reliant on that 3-base economy.
Nothing suspicious going on yet. Looks like Scott's just going to take her second or her natural.
Yep. There's going to be no cannon rush this time, so she doesn't have to go straight up to 4 bases.
Although that really made her unstoppable.
Yep. It was a very big backfire of Kaio's plan.
We are in the same room.
Yes, we are in the same room. But Scarlett's just throwing down her pool, playing it safe and not going for the quick third, which, like we were saying, on this map, it's very difficult to hold, so I can fully respect that decision. Kaio's going to get a scout off.
Oh, it might be an echo, that's true.
Maybe. Anyway, we'll they're still on the 3-minute delay, so we'll get sound comments later. For now, let's just talk about this great game.
God, you sound so condescending there.
Well, if I did, I didn't mean to be. Kaio is stealing the gas.
That's so annoying.
And immediately cancels it. So I guess he just didn't want her to get speed, and since she already got one of the gases, then there's no point no point wasting your minerals. Kaio really loves doing these little moves that throw people off their normal game plan, like the cannon rush, like the proxy 2-gate we saw him do earlier. And now stealing the gas.
It's always good to have a wide variety of builds. Some crazier than others. Keep people on their toes.
Yeah.
So 2 stalkers out. We'll probably end up seeing Blink play once again. Yeah, Blink's pretty good. And if it works for you, why not?
Exactly. I mean, if you have good Blink control, it really...
Oh. There's a shady probe on the other side of the map
that just got spotted. And Kaio doesn't know that it's been spotted. The Scarlett moved her Overlord immediately, and it has a slightly longer vision range. And that stalker was not going anywhere.
Okay, so I guess that stalker disobeyed the commands of its master.
And this stalker's not looking to...
the stalker is looking a little suicidal as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and Scarlett chases down the Ling that was going to proxy...
The probe.
Something. Yeah, the probe that was going to proxy something.
Okay, so we've got Stargate almost finished.
Stargate is finishing up, and what's going to come out? Is it going to be an Oracle?
Yeah.
Oracle. So Scarlett, she has no spores. She's kind of low on queens, and will she see this? I don't think she's going to see it. She doesn't have any overlords in position to suicide in there. She doesn't There's no way she's getting through that wall and up the ramp. So unless beat me to it. Unless she just has game sense to build those spores for the timing, because she hasn't seen the tech.
She might only one spore. Okay, no, this Overlord's too far away to see it. But those Lings saw it.
Oh yeah, the Ling saw the Oracle. So there's more spores in production. She's getting ready with her queens in position. Yep, 2 more queens coming up the ramp. So this will be deflected.
Very nicely.
And without too much of a commitment either, 2 extra spores and just
queens using the queen anyway.
Yep, using the queen she was already going to have for that, that signature Scarlet creep spread,
which is already starting to happen.
Yep. And It looks like she's going to probably take, she's taking this third base as opposed to the one closer to the Protoss. Probably a little safer. It gives you extra time to react if the Protoss is walking across the map.
Oh, those lings. Just love the look of lings. Speed lings specifically, not slow lings.
Yes. And this Oracle is going to get something done. You know, it's going to kill all the lings it can, which is much better than just doing nothing with your Oracle.
So an infestation pit. Will she use the new swarm host?
That would be interesting. And will she remember that the swarm hosts are new? Because we cast that game with Cats yesterday, and he just totally forgot.
That's true, and she hasn't really been following StarCraft as much lately. She might not.
So she may go for, you know, your old school swarm host and just be totally shut down.
Okay, so we've got a lot of stalkers coming out. Blink is about to finish.
Yep.
What units does Scarlett have? 27 lings.
Yep, 27 lings. If you look at production, an infestor is coming out. 2 infestors. So with that fungal, you can shut down the blink, and they won't be able to blink out of it. But you don't have enough energy right away.
But what is she going to do until then?
Exactly. They'll come out, and they won't have enough energy for any fungals. Unless, I don't think she's gotten pathogen.
No, she hasn't.
No, she hasn't. So this might be a tough hold, but she's got 26 more lings in production, 32 now. So
and she does have her other lings to the north right now, so she could
might be a big surround. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's going all the way around up here. But here comes the sandwich.
Okay. Here comes the potential ling sandwich. Not quite.
I guess she just wants to buy a bit more time, because the longer she holds on, the more her production capabilities kick in.
Okay,
but
here
here's
it comes.
The ling sandwich.
Good force fields, but queens can shoot over this force fields. Blinking's not bad, but lings come in from the left anyway.
A big zealot warp in. Oh no, those are all stalkers. My mistake. I just assumed zealots.
Okay,
well, she's gonna have to back up.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna have to back up. Lings and infestors. Okay, good fungal there. Gets the Oracle.
Yeah, that's a nice.
That's nice. So now the creep will not be attacked anymore until either another Oracle or Observer comes out. And these stalkers are in a really annoying position, so she can't really engage as well.
Another good fungal. Catches 3 or 4 stalkers.
Good transfuse there.
But will she actually be able to hold on? Because, I mean, she's teching to Ultralisk. If she can lock down a large chunk of stalkers and then just hit them in the face with Ultralisk, that's like one good fungal will end this. But she has to have the time to get them out.
If she can get the Ultralisk out,
she has the bank.
Then she can do it.
5 Ultralisk in production.
Okay, she's just got to hold on for a little longer.
Yeah, buy time with these queens.
These spines. Oh, the drones, pulling the drones. This is their time to shine.
But drones versus zealots, that's not a good fight.
No, it's not. But Ultralisk with lockdown stalkers is a great fight. She also has to keep the infestors alive. Okay. Ultralisk about to hatch. This is getting crazy.
And there's no way Kaio can expect this.
No. Who expects that? Okay, there's one Ultralisk. Here comes another. Okay, so they're all coming out from around the same base now. These stalkers are going to have to back up. There's not quite enough energy on the infestors yet to lock them down. But Ultras on creep, you know, they're pretty quick.
And we've
Fortunately,
got the chitinous plating coming up too.
She did not lose her third.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing. I thought for sure that was going down, but Kaio decided to go for the kill move instead of just taking the third and backing out of there.
Well, Kyle probably did not expect these Ultralisks to come out.
No, like, I mean, it did look by all
Ultralisks around is happening.
Oh my god.
Oh. Never mind.
But they get picked out of position, and losing one Ultralisk for free is not what you need in this situation.
With the transfuse, it's okay. So this third is in huge danger.
We're also in a situation where Scarlett might actually have too many Ultralisks. They're so bulky. Like, it's hard.
Oh,
that could have been really great.
Huge.
But the blink was on target.
She still has one more fungal.
Yeah, with this many Ultralisk, it's actually hard to make use of all of them.
Yeah, she's going to need to destroy this debris.
But it did buy her time to get into a later game position where she has the tech advantage, and also just like she kept this third. That's amazing. Did not expect that.
Okay, so Kaio's gonna have to back up now. And get something a little bit more robust than Stalkers.
Yes. He's gonna have to probably tech towards either use this for a few Void Rays or... Okay, yeah, Immortals maybe. Immortals popping out would be nice. There's the Immortal. Because you need an answer to the Ultralisk.
Like, but he's pylon blocked.
Yes.
From all those pylons that were out on the map.
Yeah,
that have been taken out.
That's not an ideal situation. And Kaio just admits defeat.
Yep. Okay.
So Scarlett takes that series in a 2-0 victory.